Hi everyone and welcome back. In today's video we will be discussing a topic that we wanted to do for a while. It's a question asked to us by one of our coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the question is this, Sterling, is smudging evil?
No, smudging is not evil. The reason that smudging is not evil is that smudging is something that is done in spiritual practices all over the world. There are many different religions, many traditions that utilize incense in some form. Incense is not evil. Herbs are not evil. Plants are not evil. They wouldn't be here if they were. I mean, you have to look at things that way. We have to look at it as though the intention behind it is what causes good or evil. It has nothing to do with the herb itself. You're not going to have good herbs and evil herbs and things of that nature. Okay, it's the intention behind it. And most of the intentions when it comes to smudging have to do with clearing out negative energy out of whatever particular space. So the intentions for most of them are not evil at all. However, there are dark practitioners that will use incense for dark purposes, where there are light practitioners that are going to use them for light things. So the answer is no. Okay, smudging in itself is not. It is used in the Catholic tradition. When you see the priest walking down the aisles doing this.
Oh, but okay.
That's all incense.
But the incense and the golden censers
Yes,
and everything.
that is a form of smudging.
Okay.
Most people think that smudging is Native American because they use a smudge bowl and a feather and they go around. But even in that tradition, they are cleansing out negative energy in a space when they do it. So no. Now, does it work on everything? It does not work on everything. It will not work on demonics. Demonics will look at it, doesn't matter what it is. Sage, sweetgrass, cedar, it can be black poppy, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be poisonous things. The demonics are going to go, oh, I love the smell of sage. You know, they've been around longer than we have. They've utilized these things more than we have. And essentially, they're the first ones that taught this to man. So they know more about these kind of things.
That would make sense. Go back to some of the stories and some of the lore. Yeah.
Yes, like the fall of the Gregorian or the Watchers.
Yes.
Came down and taught men, and that's what they taught men. In part, not everything, but that's part of what they taught man. And then, of course, they had to bring Enoch up to teach him, no, that's not exactly how it works. This is the way it actually works. For him to bring that back down and teach other people.
The correct methods.
Yes, the correct methods of that. Astrology and the dates of the stars and the moon and the courses of the planets and all the things that he learned. Because essentially he was up there for 365 years learning all this stuff and then was brought back down. But again, smudging in itself is not evil. Okay? It is air energy because all plants, when you look at the Platonic breakdowns, plants are air, crystals and stones are earth, animals are fire, metals are water.
Okay.
All of those can be used to enhance and magnify any type of ceremony, any type of ritual, whether it's prayer, whether you get into manifestation, it doesn't really matter. Those things can help, even with healing. So none of those things are inherently evil, and that includes smudging.
Well, certainly I would think they'd be able to help as they're energies that surround us every day anyway.
Yes, they are. And again, we've talked about cycles before. This is just adding to those cycles. Okay, and then subcategorically breaking them down. There are going to be all herbs are going to be air, but there are going to be subcategorical breakdowns into the four elements again. This herb is going to be good for fire. This herb is going to be good for air. This herb is going to be good for water. This air is going to be good for earth. Okay, you can use those subcategorical breakdowns because, again, they are herbs. So on an altar or in a ceremony, they're going to balance all of the other elements out, even though subcategorically they may be prone to something else. So let's say somebody's having or needs mental energy. Okay?
Okay, yes.
That's what's required. Somebody's having like some emotional problems. We want to send in mental energy to kind of counteract the emotion that's happening, the feelings that are going on.
Right. Yeah. You go on a.
So, what would we do
Stabilize
when
the
we
water
bring those
energy.
out? Right, you're going to want to take an air herb that is subcategorically an air herb. Okay, if it were just the opposite, and we needed more water, you would want an air herb that is associated with water, because it's still going to balance the ritual out, but it's going to be moving it more toward emotion because it's subcategorically water.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it really depends on, again, what you need to use it for, but they all help magnify energies that are being manipulated by healers, prayer, whatever it is the individual needs to utilize it for.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as good and evil, that's generally going to come from the practitioner, not what the practitioner is using.
The intention. Yes.
Mhm.
Of course.
Yeah. Yes, the intention. Intention is important. It's not everything, but it's important. And since we're talking about intention, let's bring this up. Okay. Good intentions, okay, can have, what's the word I'm looking for here? Unintended consequences.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And unintended consequences have karma. So just because you didn't intend something, if things go bad, you still have a karmic payback for that. And I want to make that clear because a lot of people don't realize that. They believe that as long as the intention is good, the outcome will be good. And that's not always true.
Fascinating. Definitely a topic we'll have to delve more into.
Yes, definitely, yes.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. If you learned something, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.